If I can play, I want to play. That's my thing. I've been injured enough where I missed tons of games. So I had plenty of load management games. And so just being in a situation where, with the team we have and the opportunity we have, I want to be on the floor as much as possible and contribute to our success.
All right, LeBron James spoke about load management. He was pretty black and white with it. When he's healthy, he claims that he'll play, and when he's not healthy, he will not. As for Anthony Davis, he admits to dealing with a lingering shoulder. Mark Cuban, though, he is all about it. Quote, I think it's the best thing to ever happen to the league. Teams have to be smarter about when they load manage. I'm all for load management. Worse than missing a player in a game is missing him in the playoffs. Mr. Smith, is load management a positive for the NBA?
Hell no, it is not. I don't like it at all. And I emphatically disagree, albeit respectfully, with Mark Cuban, who I have a profound level of respect for. I disagree with him. And I don't want to hear that from him. His Dallas Mavericks won the championship. I believe this was 2011 when they beat LeBron James and the Miami Heat. Ever since then, in the last 8 years, they've been in the playoffs 4 times. They've missed the playoffs the other 4 times, and they've never been out of the first round. Yet he's giving quotes about load management and how the goal is to win a championship. Well, how has that worked for you in the last 8 years? No, I'm not buying it at all. And here's what I want to emphasize, Max, and I want everybody to understand what I'm saying. I have no problem with somebody taking time off. You sick, you sick. You're not feeling well, you're not feeling well. You're absolutely spent and exhausted, I got no problems. What I have a problem with is somebody saying, so we want to make sure that that's not the case 6 months down the road. Here's how we're going to manage you now while you're charging the paying customer money. I have a problem with that because everybody talks about, well, you know what, the goal is to win a championship. The fact of the matter is, Max Kellerman, that's not the goal for at least 20 teams a year. At least 20 to 23 teams a year in the National Basketball Association don't have a snowball's chance in hell of winning a championship, and everybody and their grandmother knows it. So why do you come to the games? You go to the game over the course of 82 regular season games, yes, to get yourself better and to build something so hopefully you can elevate to championship contention, but it's also to entertain the paying customer with the product that you're putting out there from late October, or in this case, mid-October now, to at least mid-April. That's what you're doing. These people are not paying, they're not getting in the arena for free. They're coming to the arena, they're paying their hard-earned money. And oh, by the way, Mark Cuban also alluded to, well, you know what, there's only a handful of players that are marquee dudes, et cetera, et cetera. Well, that does matter. Isaiah Thomas, when he was running the Toronto Raptors, for all the vitriol or the tension or whatever words you want to call that existed between him and Michael Jordan, Isaiah Thomas never fails to express his appreciation for Michael Jordan, who was going up against a Toronto Raptors expansion franchise at the time. Michael Jordan recognized the importance of Michael Jordan and what it meant for him to be a headline, and he showed up. Kobe Bryant, headline, his same mentality shows up. LeBron James, if I'm hurt, I'm hurt. But if I'm not hurt, why would I not show up? You cannot practice. You can show up to a game, and instead of playing 40 minutes, you might play 20, 25 minutes. All of those things, there are ways to work around it. But to literally take games off in October or in November while you're feeling perfectly fine because we've engaged in load management, and oh, by the way, that means we're going to be better suited for April. I think it's an insult to the paying customer, which is one of the reasons why the NBA in 2017 went to the Players Association, at least when it pertained to nationally televised games, and said, you need our approval to take those games off. The injury has to be a legitimate injury. You can't just go Greg Popovich style DMP, old age, when it comes to Tim Duncan as justification to not play somebody for a nationally televised game like that. It's the wrong thing to do. I understand their thinking, but I'm saying I don't approve of it. I think it is wrong, and I think it's insulting to the paying customer. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.